Hi, welcome to Lazy Keto Living. My name is Jennifer Ozuna. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I want to discuss with you something that's been going on with me for probably the last 5 years. I've mentioned before in some of my blog posts that I do play tennis. It's one of my passions. I play as much as I can, and it's something that exercises my mind as well as my body, and it's great for me. That being said, there are some things that it's not great for. This 39-year-old body starts to feel some aches and pains every once in a while. And when I started playing tennis about 5 years ago, I was fine, and I got a little bit more involved, and I injured my knee, and I ended up having my knee scoped. And then I came back from tennis and all was good, but I've always had to wear a knee strap because it gets irritated and it'll start swelling. The other thing that I noticed after I moved up a little bit and started playing a little bit harder tennis was that I was putting a lot of pressure on my elbow, and I started getting classic signs of tennis elbow. Now, the funny thing about tennis elbow is that it's not something that you only have to play tennis to get. People get tennis elbow all the time, whether it's because they're on their cell phones and they're constantly holding their arms in this placement, or it's because of how they sleep, or that they're working at a computer all day, or anything. And we use our arms and our elbows for everything that we do. And because of that, so many people out there struggle with tennis elbow. Typically you get injections, you do physical therapy, it's something to do with your posture, and this is all true. Your posture plays such a huge role in developing and keeping tennis elbow. But one of the things that I have found that has truly made a difference for me is collagen, of all things. I started using this about 4 weeks ago, and at first I was kind of like, my husband and I had walked into HEB one day and they had a big old display of this stuff. And of course, keto's getting really big, so lots of new products are coming in. And so we always look at it, check it out. He's not keto, I am, but hey, we're checking it out. And I just watched a video, I believe either from Cooking with Christy or from Keto Connect, where they were using protein powder in some of their recipes. And I noticed that it was unflavored and it was a protein, but I didn't really kind of put collagen protein, all together. And I thought to myself, well, maybe I'll cook with it. Maybe I'll try making something with it. Maybe it would turn out good. And I noticed that it had pretty good amount of protein in it, 22 grams. And I thought, well, I need extra protein from time to time. I struggle to maintain the protein at the level that I want to for my diet sometimes. And so I thought, well, maybe this would be a good thing for me. So I noticed that it said that you could put it into hot or cold drinks, and I already make my coffee in the morning, and sometimes I'll use butter in my coffee, sometimes I just do heavy whipping cream, sometimes I do both. But I thought, if it mixes smoothly, why not? I'll just start putting in a scoop of it every day. And so that's what I did. I started about 4 weeks ago, putting 1 scoop. The serving size is 2 scoops. So it's only, 11 grams of protein per scoop. And I started putting it into my coffee, and I didn't really think anything much about it. Went along with my day. Started playing tennis a little bit more. And from time to time, I've been trying to take my knee strap off when I play tennis, just because I've noticed over the years that my left side is more developed, muscular, than my right side on my legs. And so I know when I'm out there on the court, I can feel myself favoring my right leg. So I know I'm putting most of my weight on my left side. And I thought, maybe if I take the strap off every once in a while, I'll take it off, and then it'll kind of cause me to use my legs more evenly. And I don't think that was the case, because even after I did that, I still noticed myself favoring my right side when I was playing tennis. And I could only take the strap off to an extent. If I was playing a really intense match, I had to keep it on because my knee would swell up afterwards. And so one day I was playing without my strap, and I started noticing, hey, I'm not favoring my right leg. In fact, it's just as easy to put my weight on my right side as it is my left side. In fact, this actually kind of feels good to put it more on my right side. So I kind of started noticing that, and again, I didn't think much of it. And I kept putting the collagen protein in my coffee, and a couple days later I played again, and I was like, you know, the only thing I've changed is putting this collagen protein in my coffee, and it says on here that it's also good for joints. And I thought, you know, coincidental, who knows? I'm pretty skeptical. I don't just go and buy every single little thing and believe it's gonna work. Like, I might try it, but I mean, unless it really wows me, I'm not like all over it, right? So I kept going along and played tennis again, and I forgot to put my elbow brace on one day and went to drill. And I drill for about an hour and a half. And the thing about drill is I can never go without my elbow brace. And the reason why is because we do a lot of repetitive motions. And especially when we're playing with the net, we're doing volleys, this repetitive motion kills my elbow. And I'm never able to go without my brace. And I forgot to put it on, and I was like, hey, this feels pretty good. I'm just gonna see what happens. I went for my entire drill, an hour and a half, and I did not have a single instance of elbow pain. And that particular day, I had planned to play with friends afterwards, so I played another hour and a half. No, I take that back. I played another hour. So it was like 2.5 hours of play. I did not use my elbow brace, and it did not hurt. Now, here's the thing. In the past, because of my tennis elbow, I've had to avoid being on the computer for long periods of time. This tends to hurt me after a while, especially if I'm typing, working the mouse, because I'm right-handed. It tends to smart after a while, and I'll get an intense pain. It'll be right in here in my elbow, and then it'll be up here. And you can tell it's all knotted. I mean, I work my arms out and try to get all the knots out, but I have been blogging. I've been blogging for getting this blog started. I've been working at the computer anywhere from 2 to 6 hours a day. Just getting everything set up and ready, and very excited. And I started thinking about it. I was like, you know, my elbow's not been hurting. I've been blogging and playing tennis, and before, I could barely sit at the computer for an hour before I had to switch the mouse to my left arm so that it didn't hurt my right arm, and try to do things left-handed, which I'm not naturally left-handed. And I started thinking about it, I was like, oh my gosh. So then yesterday, I started playing a match, and I thought, you know what? I felt so good on Tuesday without this brace. I'm gonna try to play this match without a brace. And guys, I did. And for somebody who's been wearing an elbow brace for the past 5 years, that's amazing. Like, I was able to go out on a tennis court without any braces at all. Played a tight hour and a half match and felt great. Now, I will say, I think I'm working muscles that I'm not used to working. So I've been a little muscular sore, but that's different from pain, very different. And I'm playing without pain, and I'm still working on the computer without pain. And the only thing I've changed is using this. So there are going to be products on my website. I have a favorite products page. I am an affiliate, so I do receive a small commission from the side of, like, Amazon is when I'm an affiliate for Amazon, and I'm an affiliate for VigLink. So what happens is when somebody buys a product off my page, I do get a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay. If you go to Amazon and buy this straight from Amazon, you'll pay the exact same price that you'll pay on my website using my affiliate link. But so I am an affiliate, and there are going to be products that I do market. I am only going to market the products that I truly believe in, and this, so far, I'm amazed. I will continue buying it. I will use this in my coffee until I can't find it anymore, because it's made that big of a difference in my life so far. There's nothing that I've done, whether it be go to massages, get injections in my elbow, go to physical therapists to try to fix it, and get my posture right. There's nothing that I've done that's affected me like this has. And this was way less expensive, and it's so much easier. And I can still do all those other things, but if I don't need to, because this is giving me whatever it is that I need to make my elbow feel better, then that's what I'm gonna do. So whether you go to Amazon and buy it yourself, or go to Bulletproof, their actual website, and buy it yourself, or you use my affiliate link, honestly, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is y'all try this. I really believe that you will not regret it. And I know I have been just wowed by it. So anyway, I wanted to get on here today, introduce you to this product, let you know how much I really, really, really enjoy using it. And so far, it's done a great job. Now, I'll be the first person to get back on here and say, I thought it was this, but it was something else. But guys, this is the only change I've made, and my elbow feels fantastic. So I know a lot of you, I have a lot of friends that are gonna see this that have tennis elbow too, because they play tennis with me. I want y'all to know, this is the cheapest thing to try. Try it and see if it works. And if it doesn't, okay, maybe your hair will look nicer. It is collagen. But if not, I truly believe it will. Give it a chance, and thanks for watching. You have a great day.